Hi traders, and welcome to our weekly recap each Monday, same time. We are doing live trade setups, market movements, and different analysis. So previous week was also good. We will, of course, check the result. And for all further questions, you can always ask me during the webinar or after the webinar. Have in mind that that results from our weekly Forex recap, of course, are hypothetical because the setups are done pre-fact, and I always show movements after I gave you the setup. And for real results, you can always check my Facebook account, and you can always sign up for ECS live service. So weekly Forex recap today, and before we start, as always, our risk disclaimer explaining that CFD and Forex are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. And have in mind that you need to ensure fully the risks involved. And Forex trading is risky activity. And this video is not any advice. It's simply a personal opinion of me and my personal trading ideas and setups. Trading rules always the same. Give price a breathing room. Always enter within the POC. POC stands for point of confluence. And always add a spread to your stop loss. And even if you trade via ECN, add 2 to 5 pips spread depending on pair traded. We take only one position per listed pair. So it's either a positional or alternative trade, whichever hits first. And the first touch of the zone is the most profitable. That is why we need to focus on the first touch. Positional trades are called trend trades. Alternative trades are called counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels can be traded independently of any position. It means that if you are already in the, let's say, in the market, if you already have a position in market, you can always try to scalp or do a breakout trade because it's considered an add-on to existing position. For equities and commodities, also protect your profits around important levels and definitely use trailing stop. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Pay attention to my Twitter updates and add these levels to your system. Okay, so pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have made on my recap entries. Okay, and on my setups. So this is our trading rules. Now results. Actual results are here. Euro dollar was good for 70 pips. Pound dollar was minus 40, Australian dollar minus 40, dollar yen plus 100, BTC dollar again 260. Overall, we had a total people around 350. So the trade of the week was the BTC dollar and, of course, the dollar yen. So we had basically two, we can call it trades of the week, the BTC dollar and the dollar yen. This was euro dollar. So euro dollar, we had a positional sell and alternative buy. Actually, what happened is alternative buy, and we bought it around 1520. Okay, and 1.4090 is actually 30 pip stop. TP was 1680. The price went to 1595 and then rejected. I always say, guys, do not. This is not set and forget. Targets are always and entries are always prefect, so definitely you need to follow your own method, your own system, and of course follow price action closely. It's of utmost importance that you follow price action closely, because you see the price went to 1595 and then what happened was actually the price rejecting from 1595, but it was good for, let's say, 70 pips. It's still good. I think that 70 pips is still okay potentially. Of course, some of you might have had like 15, some 50, then another trader could have made like maybe 55. It's hypothetical. Maximum available number of pips was close to 70. Okay, then again we have a pound dollar. Pound dollar was okay, but definitely was not the best. Was initially okay, but definitely not the best setup. Honestly, I was thinking that this setup would have made even more profits, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and our result actually came in a loss. Yeah, I need to say I have a lot of questions here. We'll also try to reply. Pound dollar, you see, it was a potentially good trade. We had some possible up move based on this candle, and then the candle was actually holding this. This was actually master candle setup, but you don't know if it is a master candle setup until it's confirmed. Honestly, I was thinking that the price could have rejected from this zone, and it started to reject, but then again, well, it dropped heavily. So this was a loss, although it showed a nice potential. But then again, this was obviously master candle setup that went to the south. The Australian dollar also, we had a potential buy. The price should have, in my opinion, corrected a little bit more before the drop, because I'm telling you that I am mostly bearish on the Australian dollar. But this time, this was basically a move that was caused by some other factors and news. It was an uptrend, but then generally speaking, this was just an intraday, intra-week uptrend, but general trend is to the downside, and we lost this one. Dollar yen was in uptrend. The price went perfectly to our POC zone. You see, it was like very, very close, and then it rejected. So you could have made like almost 100 pips on a move. It was a very, very good trade. It dropped, and you see triple bottom. Guys, when you see double bottom, triple bottom, price breaking the high of the of this bottoming candles, you go long. So if this was the low, so this is double bottom. Which high of these two candles is higher? So this candle actually has a higher high than this one. Okay, then this candle made a triple bottom, and this candle has a higher high than previous candles that are making this triple bottom. When this candle breaks, you go long. So this is a basic rule of price action trading. So you have a one bottom, second bottom. If this hasn't been a bottom, then the break of this high would initiate a buy, because this was a triple bottom, and again this candle was higher than this candle and this one. You go long here, bang. This is price action, guys. And the BTC dollar, definitely the best one. 63.66 was the price. I gave an entry around 63.50, so you can see the price actually hit the POC zone, shooting to the upside, and we had a nice trade. And I think that this was a very, very good setup and trade. Yeah, this is the result. So I will show you the result, and I will actually go to this week's setup. So this is for the previous week. And a quick question from Pasindu: can you please show us ECS monthly sheet? Yeah, you can always follow my fixed book for my trades. And for this sheet, of course, this is basically this is what we have at this point. So this is our sheet. Mostly, you can see a lot of wins. You can always access this sheet, but generally we are in a nice profits, especially if you follow my FX book account. So I hope that this is clear. So now we can get back actually to our webinar, the main event. So I will start with euro dollar. Generally, euro dollar is in some sort of downtrend, but on 4 hour it's uptrend. And based on my Camarilla MACD Lite version 2, I'm long now in euro dollar. Well, I will show you. Actually, I don't. As I say, this could be on intraday time frame counter trend trade, but on actually on. Let me just find if I have my template here. Yeah, this is it. So basically on Camarilla MACD Lite, it's a long. Why? A lot of traders would ask me, because there is a big drop. Yes, guys, but if you zoom out here, watch this. This is still uptrend. And if you put a Fibonacci here, we have 61.8 rejection. That is when I entered the market. I have two positions. But I'm only risking my profits, guys. You need to know that. you can follow this account on my FX book. So I'm only risking profits. And if this happens to be a good one, I don't know, then our target could go to 1655, somewhere around here, maybe even a little bit higher. But then again, on 1 hour time frame, this looks a bit bearish. If you go on 1 hour time frame, you see it's a bit bearish. So I went in a 4-hour position, and as I say, I'm risking profits only. So in my opinion, it could go up, and definitely it should go up more. And we need to see a continuation above this trend line and then above this double top, then the price will go up. Definitely, I think that. But as I say, I'm already in a position, so I don't know if this will happen. It's a 1450 stop loss, so well, if it happens, it happens. If not, we can make a nice risk to reward trade potentially. So let's wait and see. If the price, I'm already in a buy, but again, I think that it could reject from 1655. Generally, I pick this level because it's a strong weekly support. A lot of rejections from 1655, and also it's close to monthly H3 and weekly H5. So this could be a potential move to the upside, and then rejection from this spot if the price wants to remain bearish. But at this time, we have a cluster of support here. Weekly L3, we have 61.8. We have historical buyers. You see a lot of buyers from 1500. So maybe during the night or later, if we are lucky enough, I mean, for me, it will be definitely the best. I would like to see a breakout to the upside, positive breakout, and maybe during this week, target should be hit. I would like to see that. As I say, if you're lucky enough, we will see the move, and we will make profits. But then again, as I say, you can maybe lower risk on this trade because it's not a perfect one. We don't have fund alignment on all time frames regarding intraday. Only the price is at critical levels regarding weekly, daily, and 4-hour. So intraday and swing time frames are in discrepancy. Okay, the next one is GBP dollar. Positional buy around 30.30, 29.80 stop, TP 32.40, sell is 32.40, stop loss 32.90, TP 1.3150. So also GBP dollar, it's in uptrend. This is it. This is, you see, the GBP dollar. We have again a breakout of this head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders. This is left, this is head, this is right shoulder. And from this spot, you see it was a breakout, now a retest. I assume that if the price gets there again, we could see a potential upside. But then again, guys, keep in mind that pound is weighted by Brexit news. So any potential positive Brexit announcement will probably spike the price to the upside, and we could see a nice move. But then again, it's a risky one, but I think, well, it could be worth. Sell is 32.40. Obviously, this is a strong level, 32.40, somewhere around this spot. Weekly H4, also this is daily now. So I think that the price could reject a cluster of resistance here if it goes up. Next one is the Australian dollar. I would go with a sell around 71.00. I'm waiting for that. I will put a lot of volume in this trade. I will short it with bigger than usual lot because I wait for close to 71. Stop loss is 71.50. TP is 69.80. Let's see if we could make it for the Australian dollar. Sell is 71, stop loss 71.50, TP 69.80, buy 69.80, stop 69.20, TP 70.50. Have in mind that Australian dollar is still kept down, and I think that this could be a nice trade. Ilya, nice to see you. Ilya is saying hello, Nenad. Finally, I could log in. I received the wrong link. Okay, I'm glad now everything is fine. And let's see the Australian dollar here. So guys, I really want to short this. Watch this. Big drop. And if the price gets a little bit higher here, weekly H3, guys, it hasn't been retested, I will short it. And the Australian dollar here, see guys, I would like some more retracement before I short it. Weekly H3 would be enough. I don't say the price couldn't maybe continue because this was the first and this is a swing also, but I would like to see it up, then potential short. But definitely this is downtrend. Definitely. I mean, it's ranging. It's not very clear, but I would say it's a downtrend based on everything and, of course, price action. Okay. I will answer your question, Alex. Just let me finish with this. Okay. Dollar yen 112.70. Stop is 112.20. TP is 113.70, sell is 113.70, stop 114.10, TP 112.70. Dollar yen uptrend. Okay, this is dollar yen. We are waiting for potential upside resume. If the price breaks this level, this could be a signal on my method. But then again, this is Australian dollar. On this template intraday, we will see a close. If we see a close, then this would be called a counter trend trade. If we see a close a little bit more to the downside, but generally speaking, I would like to. It's still in some sort of uptrend, but it's dropping a lot. So on this, you see 4 hour. It's obvious that this is uptrend. It's very close to being in a range. It's now ranging. Daily is down and 4 hour is clear. If it goes up, then great. But we are close to, guys, this is support. Very strong support. Monthly L3 support and weekly L5. This is a good spot to scalp long trade. So maybe you should try to scalp this one also. And finally, the BTC dollar. We had 2 very good weeks with the BTC dollar. Uptrend, positional buy 66, stop loss 65, TP 67.60, sell 67.60, stop 68.60, TP 66. Everything is 666. So okay, this is basically the BTC dollar. All sixes here. Let's see the BTC dollar. You see, this actually is a start of potential uptrend. Now we have some sort of pattern. It's a bearish, well, it's not actually. It's not a flag. It's not a pennant. This is basically a start of potential move to the upside. On 4 hour, it's bullish. Weekly is bullish. So I think this could go up. And if we put the BTC dollar on 1 hour time frame, you see we need a little bit more of retracement. And 66 could be a good one. Stop loss always 100 pips. TP 67.60. Then sell 67.60. Stop loss 68.60. TP 66. And this is basically if it drops here. Okay, now I'm having this template. But it would also need to reject from the Bollinger Band here and then go to the upside, even if it drops here. But then again, I'm basing my assumption on potential resume, guys, on 4 hour, because for me, this also is a signal now. But I would give it a little bit more room to the downside and pull it to the upside. So this could be now a signal to go long. But as I say, be cautious for this. I would like to see a little bit more down. Now to the questions. I just will roll the slides, guys, so you can ask questions and I will start explaining the questions and answering. So this is euro dollar. This is pound dollar. This is the Australian dollar. This is dollar yen. Elliott, thank you for your help. I would also say maximum is 0.10 lots. I agree. I would keep it 0.05 to 0.08. Definitely, let's say that it's $1 per pip. then if you have 40 pip stop, you need to count the risk. So I would never go with more than 0.10 on 1,000 euro account. As you bring your account to the upside, you can also add. For example, I started this account with 1,000 euros. This was the initial deposit. It's connected to my FX book. So now it's you see it's 1.897. Last week was close to 100, so it doesn't matter. I have a little bit more risk because I'm risking profits now. But then again, if I get in a good profit, I will be more than 100% on this account. So you see, you need to risk from profits, not from the equity, from your initial deposit, actually. So yeah, still low risk, but then again, that is how I do it. You see, I'm long on the euro dollar. I just need to put the stop loss here. I would say 45 because I always add the spread plus something, I would say like this. Okay. And compounding, of course, as David is saying, compounding, I have a compounding spreadsheet. Basically, compounding is adding profits to profits. So when you, I don't have it now. I don't remember that I have it now. I will try to find it maybe here. Compounding now. I have it somewhere. I also did a few seminars in Croatia about compounding. Basically, it's adding profits to profits. If you want compounding spreadsheet, guys, you just need to send me an email. I'll try to find it here, so we'll send you. But I really need you to send me an email request for a compounding spreadsheet. Okay? Yeah, so this is it basically. So, okay, and you can also see the account history here. I mean, this is connected to my fixed book, so everything is clear, transparent, guys, as I always am. Now, if you have any questions, guys, I will try to answer. We still have 10 more minutes. I need to go then. So, Mook is asking about gold. Let me check the gold. Maya is asking, is it better to wait for a signal? I would say always wait for a signal. As I'm saying, this could be a long now on BTC dollar, but I'm always waiting for a signal from my own method. I mean, this is a signal, but I would like a little bit more retracement to the downside. Now, if you want to enter now, Maya, you need to drop your risk and trade with low risk. Okay, guys, please send me an email. I will check it later because I need to go in 10 minutes. Later, when I'm back, I will check emails, and later or early tomorrow, I will reply. Now, let's go step by step. Gold is the first question. Let's see. Gold is, you see, it's basically ranging. Weekly also, it's uptrend, but it's ranging even on weekly, close to range. Daily, not very clear uptrend. Everything is ranging. I would say potentially long here. If it goes below this level, then you go short towards weekly L5. Here. You see? Here and there. I would say above this long, below this short. Yes, compounding is very good and visualizing your risk. The question, what about the dollar CAD? It's also a tricky one. I think it should drop. Honestly, I think it should drop, and I'm waiting for a short signal. For me, this is still short. It's correcting now, but definitely the correction should be over on daily. If for our drops here, I would send a signal to go short, guys. I think this is a short, but I will do that on my ECS Live Telegram channel. I have only one trade running at the moment. It's euro-dollar long. Ali is asking, what do you recommend? Full Camarilla MACD? As Ilya is saying, Ilya knows what the Camarilla MACD is. And yes, definitely, it's the best that you buy complete. But if you want to spread the modules, I would go with 4 hour with this one. Definitely with Camarilla MACD Lite version 2, if you don't want a full course. But if you want a full course, I can always give you a discount, guys, because you are visiting my webinars, listening to me. So just drop an email and don't worry. I'm having the best results with Camarilla MACD Light and MTF, but I also have very good results with CTT, counter trend trade. Everything is different, but everything makes a big structure that is profitable. New Zealand dollar, Adam is asking about New Zealand dollar. You see New Zealand dollar, it's still bearish, but this is unclear to me. Even on, I think on 1 hour time frame could be the similar situation. Yeah, a big range here. This high needs to go in order, of course, weekly H3. Price needs to close above weekly H3 to go up. It needs to drop below weekly L3. This is a range. When price, guys, if price is in between H1 and L1, it means it's ranging. This is the best indicator for ranging markets, guys. You don't need anything except Camarilla. The price is between H1 and L1, it's ranging. So New Zealand dollar, not clear, totally not clear. The Australian, I answered regarding the dollar CAD. A few more questions, guys, and definitely I need to go. Australian dollar, New Zealand, let me see, I should have it here. Yes, David, I'm trading Camarilla MACD Light a lot. And this is, yeah, euro dollar is set up from Camarilla MACD Light, actually, indeed. This is the Australian dollar, New Zealand. Uptrend, this will probably change tomorrow. So I would say, I would wait for maybe retest. You see, it's retesting. So if it breaks this level here, it should go up. So to me, this is looking bullish. Yes. If dollar yen breaks 113 to the upside, I mean, if it makes a bounce on this, you see, it's not very clear on 1 hour time frame. It's in between. I think the further that the price can go today is daily L5, 112.70. From this spot, you can try long, but otherwise, this is still a bit ranging with head and shoulders here, so it's not very, very clear. I would say if it gets there, try to long. Put a tight stop and enjoy. This would be all, guys, for today. I'm leaving now, and I will, of course, talk to you soon. As Ilya is saying, breakout, retest, continuation. If it makes a breakout, pullback, and continuation, you make a long trade, or you can go here. Thank you for listening, guys. We'll be here with you soon. Every question, if it's not answered, drop an email to me. Ask for compounding spreadsheet. I will send it for free, of course. And NKT, indeed, David. Yeah, that's my also shortcut, NKT. So whatever you need, guys, just drop an email. Always here to support you fully. Thank you, David, and everyone. Love you all. Cheers, guys. Talk to you soon.